Matching in them.
Yeah, we look really
pinks and
just cozy
vibes. Hey everyone! Woo! We're back with the boy talk.
How's everyone feeling about that? We're excited.
I feel like this is going to be good for me.
We've got some great questions, like some really like quite,
where I'm like, damn.
They're getting more intense and more
every
intense.
time I'm like, wow, some people really need some guidance.
Some guidance here.
So that's what we're here to do.
So we've got loads of screenshots. Also, we're a bit exhausted because we were trying on all these outfits.
My God.
Like, I have like major issues, but that's another story for another time.
I've got like almost too many options at this point, but I think I found my option which I like the most.
You've got your great option. I'm still in the lurch because my option exposed my whole entire arse cheek.
But you've got another problem solved.
I've got it solved, but it's but it's still unknown, but it should be solved.
Yeah. Tomorrow, this time tomorrow, we're feeling much more settled. I feel like.
Okay, so. Let's crack a lack.
Let's go, girls.
So, how do I get over someone who was talking to me and another girl at the same time and now they're together and I'm lonely as fuck? It's horrible for talking to you both at the same time.
But at the end of the day, like, you have to experience boys like that, because some boys, especially if he's a bit younger, they are just like, just a player. That's the only word to use.
That you're gonna find a guy, you will find a guy who's like, well, I want you, and wants you,
not someone else.
And then you'll be like, this is great.
Yeah.
Just like in the meantime.
But we all go through it, like, she's talking to me and him. It's like,
yeah.
We had this before.
We did. We've had this before and it was quite an issue.
Yeah, but it just happens in life and you get over it, because think about it, like, think how more attached to that boy you could have been. Like, you could have been in a relationship with him, you could have been with him for a long time. Look, like, you're right at the beginning, like, you're not that attached as you could have been.
It's his loss, hon.
Yeah,
like,
think about it.
Just, you need to just go to bed and be like, I'm amazing, like,
yes,
just
sorry
be like,
about me.
Sorry, Ben, like, sorry I wasn't what you're after, but I'm incredible.
And then when you get someone, Ben will be like, damn, there she goes.
You can just be like, Ben, well, you chose Sally over me,
yeah,
so whatever.
Deal with it.
Do one, hun. And
should we read one question each?
Alright.
Mix it up.
Yeah, that's true. We always do it on my phone.
Yeah, that's why you always say.
Yeah.
Where do you think is the best place to find a boyfriend?
Anywhere, genuinely anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I know people be like, oh, you can't meet a boyfriend in the club, but you can.
You can.
You can. Because everyone goes out.
Yeah,
well, most people.
Like, if you're of that age group, like, say if you are like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, your age group is also going out. Yeah. So that's a prime place to meet people. Yeah. Like, you meet people who are just looking for someone to...
So, you know.
But there are also people, think in a club full of guys, there's going to be at least one that's looking for a relationship.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just hold up a sign, you know, anyone interested?
Anyone, but you know, fate's a thing.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, God, you were there at the same time I was.
What are the chances?
What are the chances there? In that same spot, like, it's mental.
Or get a little job. You might meet someone at your job.
Yeah, you can meet someone at the supermarket.
Because think, if you're in a, and if you get a job. Even if you start and you think, fucking, there's no one here. New people come in, the staff changes, you know. You
can meet someone truly anywhere. I don't think there's like, God, you've got to go here to find a boyfriend.
No, like, where did your parents meet? The hairdressers?
Yeah, like my parents met because my dad cut my mum's hair.
My parents met because I think it was when my mum worked in the bank.
Yeah. How do you deal with a boy who tells you he really likes you, but you know he's talking to other gals? But you don't want to come across psycho because you're not official, but also you're not the side dish, you're the main meal. You're meant to, you
are the main meal.
You ain't no side dish. You're meant to be honest,
like,
meal.
If at the end, like, I know you should, you know, keep your guard up, whatever, but if he has told you, you know, maybe he's being quite honest and he's told you that he likes you. True. And if he's told you he likes you, then he obviously does have some sort of, you know.
Unless he's just,
it depends what he's like. Maybe he he does genuinely like you, but he's one of those people that thinks, maybe he thinks that if he's talking to loads of girls, you'll want him more. Whereas it's making you be like, no. But in his mind, he might be thinking like, maybe I can make her a bit jealous, make her chase me a bit.
But then it's like, you don't need those games.
No,
and it's
you
like,
don't need
if he
that.
likes you, he likes you, and he's going to pursue only you.
That could be the case. Like, especially if he is a bit younger.
Boys are a bit silly.
Boys do that. Like, he could be trying to make you jealous, or he could be trying to mess with your head.
But also, don't let him mess with your head. Don't let him like keep you in the lurch. Yet he's treating you like shit. Because
to be honest, I would just be like, if it were me, I'd be like, well, you know what? Like, I'm gonna go about my own life. Like, I'm gonna, if I meet someone, I meet them, and I'm gonna go with them. Like, I wouldn't stick around for him, but I wouldn't brush him off just yet, because if he has said he liked you, and if you do like him, it could be something really nice. So give it some time, but still keep going with your own life. Like, if you get asked on a date, go on a date. If someone messages you, message you back.
I think just have a word with him. Be like, look, I'm just this. Just be like, I'm the type of gal who just needs like, I'm an all or nothing gal. Yeah. And just be like, if you're not giving me your all, then I'm just gonna. I'm not interested. I think just be chill about it. Don't go psycho on his ass.
Yeah. Just be like, just like, what's going on here? Like, are we a thing, or are we not? Just be like, it's chill either way, I'm good either way, but just let me know so I can know where my head's at.
You know, I'd like it if we were, a thing.
But, you know, your call, I'm chill either way. Just be chill. What do you do if your boyfriend receives underwear photos from another girl and doesn't tell you?
Cheeky.
I know I'm in love with I know I love the guy I'm with, and I can see a long future with him.
Fucking hell!
This case is so heavy. But I know that my friends and family think I can do better. If he's received underwear photos from another girl and doesn't tell you,
that's secretive.
Yeah, and then it's like, what's he sending back, or what has he asked for them? What's he been saying to her to get her to send those photos? Like, if it was innocent, you'd be like, oh my god, look what this girl just sent me. Like, look,
it'll be like something you could laugh about. Yeah. And then you could be like, oh, but he's my man.
Yeah.
Like, this is funny, like, ha ha ha.
Yeah, and not be like, oh, the fact that it's secretive makes it a bit like...
if I was with my boyfriend, right, and I got sent, you know...
I'd be like, oh, look at this!
Picture, I'd be like, look at that!
Yeah, but you would, because that's normal.
So for him to receive that and, like, keep it a secret, that's a bit sketchy.
And that's a bit like, maybe he asked for them, or maybe
and then it's like, well, what else is he hiding? Yeah, you know. So she knows she's in love with him and sees a long future, but I know my friends might think like,
if you see a long future with him, then you should just have a conversation.
Have a reasonable conversation with him, and just be like, look, babes, do you see it from my point of view? Like,
just be like, it's a bit sketchy, you know, what's going on, put me in the loop, you know.
Just be like, look, if I was you, I'd have told you. Like, if I received a message from a guy like that, I'd have like told you.
Just spin it around, just like, you know, put yourself in my shoes. If you'd seen pictures like of that, like of a guy on my phone, I'm sure you'd be freaking out right now.
Just so I'm not being unreasonable or anything, I just like would like to know what your thought process was. Yeah, just have a little chat. And you should be good, all cool.
All Gucci.
Recently entered a friends with benefits situation.
Have you now?
And I'm now worried that I'm going to end up wanting a relationship with the guy. It's not impossible for him to want the same, but he seems kind of emotionally unavailable. I don't know if I should step away or how to keep myself from attaching like that.
I mean, this could go down the friends with benefits Mila Kunis, Justin Timberlake love story.
But then that's a film.
That's a film. You know, it could end in heartbreak. I mean,
personally, I'd step away straight away.
I would step away. If you feel like you're getting feelings and you know this is a friends with benefits, you know, we're not exclusive.
And he's emotionally unavailable. Like,
yeah, then you're only going to hurt yourself more by getting more invested. I know you probably think like, oh, but, you know, I love spending time with him. Like, I don't really want to lose him just yet.
Put yourself first and think, look, in the long, like, in the
long
4 months' time, you could really get hurt.
Yeah.
And
or in 4 months' time, you could be over it and be like, oh, I'm fine.
So I think step away and just be like, look, Simon, I can't really do this anymore because my feelings.
You could be honest, you know, you could just be like, look, I know we said it's like friends of benefits, but I'm not going to lie to you, like, I am growing a few feelings, so because of that,
like,
it's only normal.
You're not a robot.
No, especially for girls, like, that's a normal thing. I don't know many girls that could be like, oh yeah, and then be like,
and then just...
So I would explain, I'd be like, look, I'm actually catching feelings, I'm not going to lie to you, like I'm getting a bit involved here, so I think for my own self-good, I'm just going to have to take a step back.
Like,
and you never know, he might be like, oh, do you know what, Cindy, I've actually been having a few feelings as well.
Yeah.
And then,
I'm glad you brought it up, Cindy.
Yeah, and then it could work in your favour.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'd definitely take a step back. If you feel like you're getting invested and he's not, cut the cord whilst it's still fairly new.
I'd say so. Just to keep yourself and your heart
pure.
Just protect that heart, you know what I mean?
So, my friend has a boyfriend that keeps cheating on her, not physically, but messaging other girls, and she keeps going back to him. So obviously she knows that he's messaging other girls, the girlfriend. I feel like it's getting in between our friendship because I'm the type to get rid of someone once they cheat once.
Yeah, I mean,
I can see that. I can see the issue.
If your boyfriend was like messaging all these girls, I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I'd be like, how can you know?
Yeah.
I mean, so what's she asking?
She's saying it's getting between their friendship.
Right. I think...
To be honest, like if you're a best friend, you've just got to be there for her because...
You've got to just stick by
you can't say to her, like, end it. Because if she's in love with this boy... It's a hard thing to do, isn't it? You know, if she's there like, oh, but you know, because he'll be saying these things to her, which he's not saying to you, and you don't know. And yeah, he's messaging other girls and he is cheating. But
which
if she's
is not acceptable.
No, it's not.
At all.
But if she's not as strong as you are to be like, look, bye babes, I'm done.
The worst thing...
Then you just need to... You know, maybe say to her, like, you know, you're worth more than this, you know, think about this, like...
Just remind her that on the daily, but the worst thing you can do is abandon her.
Yeah.
And, like, leave her.
Because then she'll be even more towards going to him.
Exactly, because then she'll need to attach to him even more, and that's just going to be worse for her. So I think, stick by her and just let her know, just like, you know, I'm not happy with the situation, but I'm always going to be your best friend. Like, I'm always going to be your best friend.
Just be like, I'm going to support what you're going to do, but I really do think that you need to
trust me, like, it probably will work out in your favour. Like, they probably will not end up together.
And there'll probably come a time where she's like, you know what, I should listen to you 3 months ago. You were so right.
Always
you know,
happens. It always happens.
She will realise because, you know, a straw will break the camel's back and she'll just be like, you know what, I've had enough now. Like, I can't do it anymore. But until that point happens, you've just got to stick by her.
I think so. Like, don't... Try not to get too angry at her, even though it's frustrating.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the last thing she needs.
Just because you are the type of person that could, like, cut the cord doesn't mean that she is. So you've just got to, you know.
What do you do if you want your ex back, but he doesn't feel the same? You need to just try and heal in, like, a lovely way. I don't know. You need to just...
That's horrible.
You need to erase all memory. If you've got things he bought you, throw it away.
Yeah, burn it.
Because at the end of the day, he doesn't want you, and you want someone who's going to want you. So you need to remember that. Like, he doesn't want me. I deserve someone who wants me.
Yeah.
So erase
and
everything.
Try not to think of all the happy, great memories.
You know what you need to... I've said this before, I feel as though, but every time you think of him, you need a negative connotation.
You need to get angry.
So every time you think of Brian, you need to be like, Brian didn't want me.
Yeah.
Brian...
Not like, remember when me and Brian were laughing and it was really great.
Fun.
No. Yeah. We all do it. No.
You need to think,
that's
God,
not
remember when Brian said that really horrible thing to me? Like, look, remember when Brian broke up with... Do you remember when Brian said to me that he doesn't want to be with me anymore?
Yeah. You need to attach... Someone. You need to think, like, yeah, I'm sure if you did really enjoy the relationship, maybe 3 years' time, you can be like, you know what? Me and Brian had a really good relationship. It ended for a reason. I've got great memories with him, but now it's time to move on.
But also,
Brian didn't want me anymore.
In 5 years' time, you'll be like, thank God, Brian didn't want me anymore because I've met Peter.
Yeah. Look at Pete. He's fantastic.
Is incredible.
Yeah.
He's everything so much better than Brian.
Yeah.
Why did I even want Brian?
Exactly.
That's exactly how you'll think.
That will happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
God. What do you suggest I do? I've been in a relationship for 4 years and she's 19.
So she was 15.
And lately I've been feeling unsure about my relationship. He's my best friend. I would never want to hurt him, but I feel as if I'm hurting myself. I think this is very normal, because from 15 to 19, we've said this before, but you change massively.
Fuck.
So maybe someone that you really liked when you were 15, now you're 19, you're both different people.
I definitely know the people I liked when I was 15. I don't like anymore.
No, I don't either.
Are you joking?
Probably because if you have stayed together for that long time, he's in your routine, he's in your life. Like, he's just part of...
It's part of the fam.
Yeah, it's part of your daily routine. Like, you text him, you speak to him, you meet up, you go on dates.
You probably talk to him every day for 4 years.
Yeah, so I think it's definitely going to be a massive change, but you can't not break up with him to spare his feelings, because you've got to think about your own feelings. Like,
you need to put yourself first and be like, look, I'm not just going to stay with Paul because I want to make him happy. But like, if I'm unhappy, then there's no point staying with Paul. Even though Paul, yeah, he'll be upset, but at the end of the day, Paul's still young.
Yeah,
and Paul can get over it.
Is Paul gonna be happy in your relationship if he can feel that you're not there 100%? Do you know what I mean?
Because I wouldn't want to be in a relationship that someone wasn't 100% about me. Put yourself first while you're still young, and before you're like 27 and you're like, I'm still with Paul.
Yeah, Paul, me and Paul got the kids now. Fuck.
Now I got out when I was
19.
Why didn't I get out when I was 19?
That's what you're in this now, and you need to get out of it if you feel like you need to get out of it, because I think most people would. Like, being in that long relationship, you've changed completely, and you need to see what life is like, you know, not having a boyfriend.
Yeah, you've had a boyfriend the majority of your teenage years.
Yeah, so you need to feel like what your teenage years are like without, you know, maybe even just like dating, you know, be like, see what's out there, like go on a few dates with people, like, you know, you need to see what you need to see what you're...
I think put yourself first and try, I know...
and maybe, you know, you could try and keep a friendship with Paul.
Try and be friends if he's your best friend.
You know, be like, oh, Merry Christmas, like, oh, it's your birthday today, happy birthday. You know, just things like that. You know, if you've been together for a long time, you've probably got a really good friendship, and you don't need to let that necessarily go.
Let it go nasty.
No, because then it would just ruin what you've had. It would taint the image of the relationship that you've had.
You've had a lovely years together, and I want to make a move, but he just hasn't yet. We know we like each other, but he hasn't done anything yet. He's probably shatting himself.
He's probably like, does she like me? What if I do this and she doesn't give it back? Like,
he's probably just scared to... He wants to make the first... He probably wants to make the first move, but he's scared about what to do. Yeah. So just be like, oi, Michael, when are we going on this date? Do you know what I mean? Just...
Yeah.
Maybe don't say that, but maybe just drop him a message first and be like, hi.
Yeah. Maybe if you want him, if you both know you like each other.
Because then also if he's feeling a bit insecure about it, it would be good if you make the first move and he'll be like, oh, she actually is interested.
And then he might be more inclined to make more of a move because he'll have that
security.
He'll have that like reassurance that you do actually like him back.
Because boys get nervous to talk to girls as well.
Yeah, of course they do.
So I think it really shows that you're a really great person if you can make the first move.
Yeah, I'm seeing this guy, but since the last time I saw him, he's been really distant and bad at... He's been really distant and bad at replying. Just makes me think he's not interested anymore. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. No. I'm not laughing at you, I promise. How do you think I should bring it up without coming across the wrong way? Right.
You need to... The issue arises with that when you're not seeing each other often.
Yeah.
If you've not seen each other in a while, then it's like you kind of forget how to communicate.
I think for some people, it's like distance makes the heart grow fonder, but in other people, I think it's not really the case.
It kind of pisses you off.
And for you, it doesn't sound like that's the case.
I think...
If he's being distant and bad at replying, then...
That does make him look like he's uninterested.
Yeah, and you would feel like he's not interested, because how else are you supposed to take that?
Exactly.
You know,
I take that like that.
If someone, you know, is being distant, you know, not really, doesn't seem that fussed about you, then you are going to take that in that way. How could you not?
I would.
But if you want it to actually, like, work out, then you need to just think, you know what, I'm more mature than you are. I'm going to step up and just be like, look, and just keep it calm, because he might be going through things in his life, you know, he might be thinking about things or whatever, and just be like, look, mate,
listen here, like, I'm interested in you, like, are you still down for me? Because I'm still down for you. down for me, I'm down for you.
I'm thinking down for whatever, Kelly Rowland.
There's a song that says something, are you down for me because I'm down for you?
Yeah, is that Party Next Door or something?
Are you down for me because I'm down for you? That is a line in a song, and that just came out of my mouth.
So I would keep it calm and just be like, look, I've noticed you've been a bit different lately. Like, is there, you know, just be like, what's up?
Please just let me know, because I'd rather you just be honest with me than play these games with me.
Yeah.
Just be like, don't try and wean me out and think that you could just get rid of me without saying it. Just be like, please, just treat me like a human being. And please just tell me what's going on.
He's probably not really thinking about your feelings, to be honest.
Which, if you just call him up and be like, hiya.
I would definitely do it over the phone or in person. If you do it over text,
you've already said you've had text issues.
It can interpret it the wrong way. Do you know what I mean?
That's the problem with text.
Yeah, and also if you do it by text, he can read it and not reply. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
cruel, but you're giving them. If you do it in person, it's better. And I just keep it calm and just be like, look, you know, I'm getting a bit worried, like, is everything okay with you? Like, things have been a bit different recently.
Just like, I really would like us to get back to where we were, like, I miss you.
Yeah,
like...
and then if you just be nice and just, you know, keep it calm. And at the end of the day, you know, if he's like, do you know what, I'm actually not, I'm kind of...
Then be like, all right.
I feel I'm not really in it anymore.
Thanks
then
for
just
your
be like, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
I'm on my way now.
You'll go find someone who's like, I want you, Isabel.
Yeah,
you know?
Isabel! Or he'll be like, you know what, I've just been, you know, stressing about things. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to try and make more of an effort.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise it was affecting you that much.
Yeah,
I really care about you. I really want to be with you.
It's going to go one of two ways. And either way is a good way of thinking about it. You're either going to get back to normal, he's going to get more of an effort and just back to how you were.
Or you're going to get the truth and you're going to get to move on.
And you're going to get to move on. I heard this song this morning and it was like, the truth will set you free, but it'll piss you off first, or something like that.
Stopping them little petty arguments with a boyfriend that turn into big ones. I think if you're in a relationship and something's bugging you, just address it straight away.
Yeah.
Don't let it build up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be like, oh, you know what? That really upset me when you did that. Instead of like waiting like 4 months.
And then being like, by the way, remember 4 months ago when you said that? Yeah.
I think just try and
address things as they go.
I'm very much not a fighter.
No.
And I don't like, I never want to argue with anyone.
No, we're not like that in our human nature.
No, I know girls like a good argument.
Yeah.
But I can't really do it.
No.
So I think the best thing is just if something's upset you, just tell it.
Just address it.
And then he'll probably be very reasonable, like, oh my god, I'm sorry.
I think as well,
and
like
vice versa.
The key thing is if you're calm and you're being chilled and relaxed, then he should reciprocate your behaviour. If you go in the attack, like, why'd you do this? Like, you've this me, remember this, he's just gonna be like, well, walls up, like, I'm getting feisty. Like, he's gonna act how you are. So if you're just calm, chill, upset, whatever, he'll probably reciprocate.
Keep it quiet, you know. I'm trying to think.
Mature.
Yeah, keep it quiet, you know, calm, civilised, collected. If you've really got something you need to discuss.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one.
My friend's big brother keeps messaging me and asking to take me out.
I mean, that is lovely.
That's
because
fair
that's
enough.
like, if you had, well, you do have a big brother.
If my brother was talking to you, it'd be great.
Yeah.
He's in his 20s and drives a Range Rover. However, I'm only 16. Issue. Issue. He's in his 20s.
So you're saying
so
he's like 24 and you're like 16?
Maybe not.
I think...
What's she saying? He keeps on insisting we go out, but I don't know if I should. It's a bad sign. I don't think you should. I think you're too young.
I think this man...
he's preying on you a bit.
And I'm thinking like, find someone your own age.
Yeah.
Like, can you not find a 20-year-old woman?
Yeah.
You're still a child.
Like, you're still at school.
And yes, he may have a Range Rover and he may look fab.
That doesn't matter.
But like, what's going through his head to like pursue a 16-year-old? You're not fully formed yet.
Yeah. Like,
can he not wait 2 years till you're at least 18?
Yeah, at least 18. But 16, like, you're still very young.
How does your friend feel about that? Because if I'm sorry, if we were 16, yeah, my 24-year-old brother was like trying, I'd be like, leave her alone. Leave her alone. She's only 16. That's like you trying to date me.
Yeah, like he might feel like he knows you because if you've been at the house a lot or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, ideally, I'm sure this boy would rather have someone his own age. I'm sorry, but I'm sure he probably would.
Because you're still in school.
You're 16, like you're young. Like, you're very young, and he's also young, but not in the same way.
No.
Like, you're young as in you're not even, you can't even legally drink yet. You can't even legally drive. And he's already passed his test and got his Range Rover.
So I feel as though he may be trying to use his age and his, like, status.
To make you be like, oh my God, this guy wants me. Because, yeah, an older guy, it's like,
that's sketchy as fuck.
Yeah, but there's a bit too much of an age gap there. 18,
if you were 18, I'd say, you know what? If it feels right, you're an adult. Because think about it, when he's like 34 and you're like 28, that's
normal.
You got to think about it like that.
But when you're 16, it's a bit too,
you're a totally different person to when you're 16 to when you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
So I feel as though, just be like, yo, back it up.
Yeah, and then maybe
take your Range Rover
and just put that in reverse, babes.
Because I think you're a bit just find someone in
but you can be nice about it. You can be like, I'm just not interested. Like, I'm just doing my schoolwork.
Yeah, just at school.
Got my GCSEs to concentrate on. Seriously though, that is your life. You've got your GCSEs to do.
And this man's skirting around in a Range Rover trying to pick up 16-year-olds. I don't like that.
Rolling the window down.
Yeah, well, come on, hop in.
Yeah, no, it's creepy.
Yeah.
My babe.
What do I do if a guy says he's into you, but then you see him on some girl's IG? So you're saying that this girl's posted a pic with him, being like, my boo.
Story and stuff, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, either.
Well then, obviously.
First of all, make sure this girl's not a relative.
Just make sure she's not a cousin.
Sure, yeah, because their last name doesn't mean anything. Because I haven't got the same last name as.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is actually, yeah. You know what? That could actually be a factor, so you should consider that. But we're going to answer this like it's
not a relative.
I'd say so.
I would say it's similar to the first guy we had first.
Oh, yeah,
like
it was.
Boys like, and to be honest, I think girls do. Like, if you like someone, you kind of want to make them a bit jealous and think, especially when you're younger, like, and it's very new. You want to think like, yeah, I've got other options. Like, you're not my only option here. You know, he probably thinks that by him being on her Instagram is gonna make you be like, oh my God, like, he's got a lot of people after him, like, I really want him. Like, he thinks it's gonna make him chase you. He doesn't really realise that you're really, like,
that's
whoa,
gonna push
shady.
you away, because that pushed me away. I'll be like, all right,
push me away as well. But I'm just saying, if you've got to think about it from a boy's point of view, and that could be what he's trying to do.
I think just be like, oi, Justin, why you on?
Yeah.
What fucking Selena? Oh, I see what you did there. Why are you on Selena's IG? Like, I thought you were into me.
Yeah.
Just ask him about it, because the worst thing to do is just keep playing the game. Just be like,
look,
see what he
I'm just a bit confused. Clear this up for me. I'm not stupid. Like, I've seen you on her Instagram. I thought we were sort of getting to know each other. Are you now with her? If you are, chill. Let me know. If you're not with her and you're into me, like, let's talk, you know.
Yeah.
Just be there. Like, look, just ask him. Just literally just ask him.
I think so, because there's the worst thing, like, you being in the lurch, just not knowing where you stand.
Stressing and thinking.
Because you don't need that stress. You need someone who's going to be like, oi, you're mine.
Yeah. How do you stop obsessing over your relationship and find myself concerned about my partner all the time? It's gotten to the point where it consumes me and all I do is wait around for him to be available.
I think if you're waiting for him to, he should be the one being like, oi, babes, let's go and get a drink tonight.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be the one being like, oh, Peter, when are you free? When can you fit me in, Peter?
He should be the one. He
should be the one saying, oi, Helen.
Yeah.
When can I fit?
Go.
Oi, when can you fit me in? When can, you know? It works both ways.
You.
I miss you. Like, it works both ways.
Yeah, it does.
So I think
if you're often concerned about your partner, then you need to have a conversation.
It doesn't sound healthy.
No, you need to have a conversation.
A healthy relationship's like very natural and it's blossoming and it's just like, this is bliss.
Normal.
We work well together. We can arrange, you know, it's like.
But you will have bumps in the road. So just if you think, you know, if you think like, you know what, I actually see potential, like I'd actually really like this to last, then you need to make the effort, you need to have a conversation. If you're a bit like, oh, do you know what, I'm not really bothered if this fades out or not, maybe it's run its course, then just be like, look, you know, I'm stressing, I don't need to be stressing, if you don't want me, let's just move on. But talk to him first before you make any decisions.
I think so.
Because as well,
I think
like if you're stressing and you're thinking like, oh, it's not been the same, if you don't let him know that you've been stressing,
he's not gonna know.
You've not really given him that chance to sort of try and make it up to you as such.
Chances are he probably, well, most definitely wants you to be happy in this relationship.
Yeah.
So if you just be like, look, this is like upsetting me a bit, you know, I feel like blah 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 blah, then he'll be like, oh my god, you know,
realise
unless he's a dick and he's like,
yeah,
but he should like, you know, like, you know what I mean.
Sippy sippy.
Oh, that's quite a good one.
That's a good one.
Alright, so this gal is currently at uni in my first year in Leeds, and my boyfriend has stayed at home working instead of uni, which is 4 hours away. Balls. And I miss him loads, but I find myself getting attracted to other guys sometimes. Is that normal? Do you have any tips for long distance relationships? By attracted to guys, I mean I find them attractive rather than I want anything to happen with them. I think that's normal. Like, I'll look at like Zac Efron and go, that's a fine looking man.
Yeah.
But
Depends
also
if
your
you
boyfriend
think like, oh, he's attractive, I really want to go and speak to him, or just like, oh, I can see why girls like him. He's good looking.
There's a difference between appreciating beauty, and I could look at a girl and go, she's fit,
yeah,
but not be like, come over here and kiss me.
Yeah. You can find men attractive that aren't your boyfriend, but if you then want to take it
if you want to pursue that, then that's probably
that's
situation.
Not a good sign. Yeah,
I think it's normal because you know it works both ways. Like your boyfriend's probably going to look at a girl and go, she's pretty.
Fit. Yeah.
And you can't stop that.
But he doesn't, well, hopefully, he doesn't want to actually, like, ask her out and go
be like,
for
I'm going to chat to her.
Yeah. Like, you can look at, like, you know, what's his name? Oh, that gorgeous man. What's his name? Gerard Butler. Oh, and be like,
Gerard,
wow.
Silver Fox.
Stunning.
Yeah.
He's not Silver Fox.
Yes, he is. He almost is. He's old,
no,
so.
he's not grey. He's got dark hair.
He's got a bit of grey. He's old. He's like 54. He's like the age of my
Silver
father.
Fox. Silver Fox is silver. Like Philip.
You don't look at every other person in the world and go ugly, 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 ugly.
But no, but if you're like, oh, I kind of want to go and speak to him, like, oh God, I wonder if he thinks I'm attractive. Like, then maybe it's a bit like, maybe
it's a bit of a situation.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
See you soon.
Love you. Thanks for your questions, and I hope you're all okay. With
we
you
hope
fellas.
you're, and I'm sorry we can't answer them all.
I know, there's so many.
There's so many. All right.
Sorry, the doorbell's going.
You know, bring your own keys next time. Do you know what I mean?
All right then. See you later. Bye. Bye.